Project Chimps, good morning. Victoria Maxwell. I'm a kitchen volunteer mostly. I do volunteer other areas, but kitchen's my fave. Good morning, Project Chimps. Victoria Maxwell, kitchen volunteer, entering the sanctuary. I have been here since 2018. We had 29 chimps when I started, and we've got over 90 now. So I've seen a lot. It's my happy place. Well, you enter the kitchen, you put on your mask, you put on your gloves, you get an apron because it's very wet in the kitchen, and you get the bins out. I get the lids out. Then you look at the menu, and there's always the forage, which is a scatter, and I do forage first. So you get the vegetables out, you get the scale out, you get the bowl out, and you're ready to go. The window. The window where I get to see the chimps and the caregivers. The caregivers they love you and I love them. They're very appreciative and I know I make a difference. It's just a happy place to be. And this is not a real happy world right now. It's very special to have the opportunity. This place is the pot of gold at the end of my rainbow. I'm 73 years old, so I've been coming for 4 years, almost 5. I never dreamed I'd have this opportunity right around the corner from my house, out in the middle of nowhere. It's healthy for me. I've gained strength. That's not that easy as you get older. Mentally, and heartfelt, it's over the top. It's just a remarkably happy place to be, and I can look out the window and know that I'm part of making a difference for these wonderful, wonderful critters. And I know I'm appreciated. I know I make a difference to everyone. I make a difference to the chimps. I make a difference to the people that work with me in the kitchen. I make a difference to the caregivers. If I don't do it, they have to do it. I work alone a lot, not necessarily by choice, but I live close and I'm flexible. I like to look the night before, and if nobody's scheduled, and I don't have other obligations, I sign up. It's a 4 to 5 hour deal for me by myself, and it's just a happy place. It makes me happy, I make the chimps happy, everybody's happy here because we're giving and we're caring. And it would be nice to think the world could be like this. One thing that people always ask you first is, do you get to hug them? And I have to say, no, we can't hug them. They're really strong, and they could hurt you really easily. There's two. One, and I'm sorry that I have not done well at learning chimps' names. I've worked occasionally in the villa, and the caregivers are awesome. They point out, they say, look at this mole, look at their hair, look at their ears, and they don't look alike. It has not come natural to me. I think the people that I know most that have done well at learning the names are school teachers, because they have to learn a class every year. So I've not done the names, but one of my favorite chimps likes to come out when it's drizzling, and he likes to drink off himself. He will just sit there and drink off himself. He likes the fresh water, I think. So, and the other one, recently, a girl, I know that, climbed a tree. And I was in the kitchen with some special people that come for chimpcation. And we looked out and couldn't see anything, and then they came on the radio and said, where is it? And they said, it's right outside the kitchen. And we went out and we looked, and then we looked higher, and then we looked higher, and there she was, up in the tree. You could just see her. And we didn't see her come down, but we know it ended happily. But I think that was sort of a first. That was exciting to see that. And I also have had one time where I've gotten to go up on top of Chateau when they opened the door and let some new ones out for the very first time. And there's nothing in the world to compare. It's just a magic, magic moment for them and for anybody that can share it with them.